So Jeff confirmed that the police won't help with something like that, the passport thing. I guess that's why in December last year, the social worker at Schaumburg's police department didn't want me to sense that. I'm still not local enough. I'm back at the village of Prospect Heights. It's only a few bus stops away from the previous town where the vibes are so tremendously bigger. But that's just some nasty local thing. One of the nasty tribes in the country. Ask them to move, and they say yes, okay, no problem. But right after the next day they came back with the same anxiety. What's their anxiety and anxieties? They couldn't hold on. They couldn't hold a conversation, and they couldn't hold on their rabbit's temper and the tempers that they are born with. And then they sit on the ground and cry, if not starting shooting and looting. They wanted to social, they wanted to spread their virus and viruses, they wanted to fuck and suck too. Honestly, I don't think no one stands by as quiet and as busy with their own shit like me. And I got questioned, who is this? Besides, what are you doing? And get up, stop writing, stop eating, or start eating. So I was thinking, right, all the time, so early in the morning, from like literally 5 a.m. till the library opens at 10. So I could have used the home space, but the same kind of shit is there too, every day as well. Throw some gum on the hallways too, and put the newspaper away, or add a newspaper for $5. Of course, that's not enough. When I stop by at the other place, the other Walgreens at the other town, and the staff there would ask me, yes, would you like to chew some gum? A lot of damn attitudes, all the same low dimension. Just like then. If you come here or go there, there are things to manage, if not only to mention or to mirror or to return. See, after yesterday, this big, everything they have is big, more than big. Okay, so this big UPS truck is here by the library too. And soon, if not sooner, the big school buses would stop by. The gloop and gloops would be overwhelming everywhere here too. Around me, always, and till, whoops, hopefully no one ever cuts my face again for some wet stitches. They don't live in the Zoom while I am, and ask me to calm down, stop being triggered, why they keep doing the same thing to trigger me. If anything, sure, those people, it's all police officers and police department's fault, if not Lisa's fault. So who are they peers with? What are their accommodations that I always have to be questioned for not enough improving myself? Who the hell would like to peer with who? Fuck, those ditch sucks. Well, so I found my purpose for coming back. Thanks to the so-called, he called himself a deputy officer, a D-man or Z-man, I forgot his name too, and that surgeon, the year before last. Is this need of the thoroughness before enough is not enough, damn is damn, and transforming ourselves without giving a shit about all the damn shit is the best. Well, Jeff told me, early enough before I was about to go back to use the PD's lobby at the Prospect Heights Police Department. And I learned the local terminology that the bus stops, some have shelters. So on that day, that surgeon who sends me to catch up the next coming bus right at this lobby of the police department was helping me. Really? What a surprise. I walked out of that lobby very early that morning when the first two customers stopped by to do their business in the police department there. And I went to that one and only bus stop to sit there for a whole day. There should be some removable noises, right? If all the traffic noises right by the bus stops is there for the abundance, for the riggers, businesses, right? But I don't need those dogs. I don't need those fucking pussies of bitches that every day is like, added on. So now, early in the morning, this past week, after I said thank you to every police officer in the early morning shifts who opened the door for me, I was still sensed how not to take it personal. So exactly as I was self-counseling besides self-measuring and healing from the writer's block and the personal trauma and traumas, how to produce more gorgeous contents without taking it personally. But personally, I did get very much triggered. Something like, why didn't I film the police academy? The officer is right here. Officer D-Man. Sure, this officer heard me the whole morning on his shift, measuring my writer's role and blogs in the journey as well as in the business. So he stopped by trying to support, I think, after I got done with my self-reasoning. Everything's from Schomburg's extended stay. Well, a new niche, People would love to help that. But it just triggers me like all the triggers. For example, why should I film you? If it's up to me, Police Academy is big and big stuff should all go to Hollywood. Why would they act and react to combine my anxiety into their legends? And I have to return all this trivial, low-budget productions for my own motivation and motivations so that I could be more clear and clarify it that the purpose of coming back is just for this. So that I could self-heal, move forward without further mesmerized. Well, they needed a boost of motivation. They probably do feel I am with them and me too, but they help because that's their job. They help me stay, they help me save, and they could help evict me as well. Why don't they help me to get the fucking passport? Ain't I more than an American 12 years ago already? Oh, here is a big apple. That did look like the surgeon a few years ago, this morning. He got here so early. I bet the flutes were for the staff, the police officer working at the station. So, please appreciate, please do all the work for us, please write us, filming us, share our big mission and the missions plus the biggest doses of fundraising. So I am coached and sensed and supported. Before I was about to go for the library with a new umbrella, after the brown one was broken, without a stop by at the PD's lobbies as a morning routine. It happened yesterday. Maybe that would be a new inspiring niche. This one isn't broken. Oh, so there are something Police Academy hasn't been in the power of making yet. Even though I have had conversations with police officers in all the towns like this over the years. But solution is limited with all the styles of suckers involved. Most of them don't suck for higher dimensions. Am I going to be one of them?